Welcome to Oxford Community Television. It's softball at Seymour Lake Park Senior Softball. Of course, your Oxford team, Health Quest, and also 24th Street Tavern, taking on the West Bloomfield All-Tire team today. They have a doubleheader. We do the first one here. Not a bad day for sun out and a little bit of a breeze, and we'll bring you that shortly. You're watching Oxford Softball on OCTV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're back with the Oxford Softball. It's the All-Tire team from West Bloomfield at bat. Big hit already out to left field, and it'll go past the fielder. John Kanowski is going to make it a stretch three, possibly, as they roll it in, and he'll get an outfield serve over to the third base. Big hit right off the bat from John Kanowski. Bat number 2 for the West Bloomfield team, Stu Bronstein. He's a designated hitter, plays first base as well. Oxford already finding a guy on third base. Big hit out there. Another one to left, and they'll bring it in. And they're going to score the first run on an infield first. West Bloomfield 1, Oxford 0 right now. Huh? We have an assistant broadcaster. He called it a blooper. Coming up to bat number 21. This is the third batter. We already got a run in for West Bloomfield. Strike off the bat from Erke, the big guy out there. Big shot out to right field, and they come in. That drops. That'll get people over to first and second. They're going to hold them at 1 and 2. And they're already showing some big bats. Batter number 5 in the lineup. He goes by number 5, Paul Whiting. Paul Whiting. Whiting plays, he's their pitcher. Big shot out to right. That'll bring to... You're going to keep a bases loaded. Erke finds himself in trouble in the first inning. This is not looking good right now for Oxford. Every batter, we had a hit. Scott Isgrig coming up. It's number 44. Scott plays right center for the West Bloomfield team. Didn't get their record. What is West Bloomfield's record, I wonder? What's your record? They are 2-11. Wow, but he got big bats this morning. Scott Isgrig pops one up. This ought to fall easy. That gets fielded for the first out. A tag up, and he'll hold up at 3. Still bases loaded, and they lead it by 1. Isgrig on the pop-up. Don Yaski, number 4. Don plays third base for West Bloomfield. One of the West Bloomfield players said they're 2-11. I can't believe that with the big bats they've got here today. Don Yaski, again, third baseman Don Yaski. He has a run for him. Pop up, and that will get fielded for the other out. We did get a tag up. A tag up's going to take him home. And that'll be 2 runs right now for West Bloomfield. RBI batted in by Don Yaski. Come on, Bruce Pettibone, he plays the short field, number 42. 2-1 right now, and Oxford's down in the down right now, and the big guy Erkey trying to get out of this one. Pop up and field pop up, and that will go outfield. That'll drop. We'll get another run. Another run. That'll be 4. They're at 4 already in the first inning. That 5-play rule will come into play if they score one more, and that is over on first base. If that guy scores, that'll end the inning no matter what. 2 down right now. 2 out, 4-0 right now. Coming to bat. Number 2, Chuck Brooks. Chuck takes a strike. Erkey came into the game with a little bit of pain right now. He said he had some problem with his neck, and hopefully he'll get that straightened out. Ball 1-1 on the batter. Erkey usually pitches a solid game, actually, and today he's having a little trouble. Big shot out to right, and that'll send the runner around. If he takes it all the way, it'll end the inning, but they'll hold him up on 1 and 2.
Remember, 2 down, Bruce. Just go.
Should be our batter, I believe it's going to be Al Barrett. Let's see. Yes, Al Barrett plays first base. Already got 9 batters already in this first inning. Score 4-0. 2 down. Ball for Al Barrett. The end inning is on 2. If they get to 5, they end the inning. Pop over to the center fielder. He'll throw it over to second. That'll end the inning. Now without some pain, they end the first. We end to the bottom part of the first inning. Oxford down by 4. West Bloomfield 4-0. We're back in a moment. We'll pick it up with the Oxford Bats on OCTV. First batter for Oxford will be number 1, Mark Emerson, known as the Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm going to have to throw some storm out there right now. The Oxford team down by 4. Big, powerful inning from that 2-11 West Bloomfield team. They had some big bats come out of the gate. Ball on batter number 1 for Oxford. Now, they're playing a doubleheader today. I believe that's a 7 innings they play on doubleheaders. We are only covering the first one. Strike, it's a 2-1 on the batter right now. So we got 7 innings to play here. Big shot out past the second baseman. That'll get Mark up to first base. Coming to bat. Coming to bat, number 20. Bill Economo, better known as Echo. Echo at the bat, second batter. Oxford does need some big bats right now. One and one on the batter. Big shot. It's a pop-up. It will stay out of play. Should be 1 and 2. Pitching today for West Bloomfield, Paul Whiting, who had a hit in the first. Giving some instruction to the infield as well. Echo on the hit. He keeps it. It stays foul again. That'll advance Mark Emerson over to 1 on the tag, but I think he'll have to go back. Well, that's 1 out, actually. 1 out against the batter there. They're down by 1. Emerson will roll back over to 1. Coming to bat, the Godfather himself, Dwayne Marchio. Marchio looking to hit a big one here. We need some scores on the board. Big shot. That'll go to the short base. That'll give you an out, and he'll make it to first, and that'll be 2 down. A man on first right now. No score yet. Coming to bat, number 29, Dave Cunningham. Cunningham's always good for a big bat. And that's what they need right now. The pitcher will drop a strike on him right off the bat. Cunningham out to right field. It'll go, and it will be fielded. That'll end it. End of 1, and the score there, West Bloomfield 4, Oxford didn't score. We're at 4-0. We pick it up at the beginning part of the second inning right after this.
Hello, this is Lomas Brown, ex-Detroit Lion, and you're watching OC TV. That's Oxford Community TV. Check it out.
Again, they do play a doubleheader out here. Again, we cover the one game. They play 7 innings on the double. So Oxford will definitely need to get things going pretty early. They're back in the outfield, and we are into the first part of the second inning of play. And I believe our last batter there could have been, I believe it was Al Barrett. I could be wrong. Could be John Kizik coming up. They almost went through their entire order in the first inning. Not a bad day weather-wise for this first game. Supposed to get hotter this afternoon, so they're going to need to hydrate for that second game. And it's number 15, just like we thought. John Kizik, he plays right field. Kizik just fielded one from Oxford, a big hit out to the right side. And that gets dropped in by the big guy, Erkey. Big hit out to left, and it will drop, and that'll get him up to 1.
Nobody out, Johnny.
Bob Marjanovic, number 13, up to bat. He's the catcher for the West Bloomfield team. West Bloomfield representing All Tire today. Shot out to, and that'll fall short. Should be a strike. Marjanovic, number 13, has a strike on him right now, and we got a man up on first base for West Bloomfield. 1-1 on the batter. 4-0 right now. They picked them all up in the first. Big shot past the first baseman. That'll get fielded up there, and they'll bring it in. They'll show you a guy on first and second base. Coming to bat, batter number 12, number 7, Ron Burrell. Ron Burrell plays second base.
Tag him. Get here. Out at 3.
That'll be an out. They got him out at 3 on the run over.
Take 2.
One out right now. Batter number 11, the bottom of the batting order, Fred Uchwat, who plays designated hitter, and he's also second baseman. He gets a strike from Erkey. Bit of a time call out there. Taco comes in to talk to the big guy, Erkey. Again, Erke had a little bit of a problem, he said last night. Not quite sure what's going on. He's playing with some a bit of a health concern right now. Hopefully he'll get that worked out. Big shot to third base, and it falls short. And they get him on 3 there. That'll be 2 outs, it should be. 2 outs on another out at third. Oxford holding it down. They got a man on first and second. And we're back to the top of the batting order. This guy scored big in the first round. Number 83, John Kanowski, the left center. Kanowski had a big bat to left. Chance right up past the third baseman. That'll go. We'll send the man to third base. He's taking it home. He's taking it home. It's going to be close. Called them out on the long run around the block there. They don't score, and the end or the beginning part of we'll pick it up in the second inning. But Oxford batting, no score on that one.
Good things happen.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back on the bottom part of the second inning of play. West Bloomfield leads it by 4 to nothing right now on a pretty decent play at the end of the first part of the second inning. A stretch run from 3. They took it all the way home from the outfield, and they got the guy. So no score there, and still playing ball out there even after the runner tried to advance. Coming to bat for Oxford right now is number 44, Kurt Kowalski, better known as Koala.
Oh, yeah, you found a good spot, didn't you?
And a strike right off the bat. Oh, no, I guess that wasn't, they weren't playing. Kowalski gets ready.
Come on, Koala.
I didn't say it was. I said that. Chat with the pitcher and the second baseman right now. Kowalski comes to bat for the bottom part of the second inning right now. Number 44, Koala. Koala on a ball right there from your pitcher.
In, John! In a little! That's my feeling. Shit happens, you know. It doesn't matter.
Ball number 2.
Scott! 2-0. In!
Strike 2-1. Shot in field. That'll go over to the shortstop. He'll throw it over for an out right off the bat. Coming up, Taco.
Big stick. Give him room. One more, Chuck.
Number 88. Taco's going to see what he can do to get offensively for the Oxford team. Strike right from the pitcher. And it's a ball, 1-1. A little bit of a breeze in the sun behind the clouds. Shot up. It's a pop-up. It'll drop. That does get fielded for an out. Two down right now, coming to bat here for Oxford right now, and it's a gentleman we haven't seen, Sam A., and we did get his nickname. Sam A. is known as the Stoop. Sam's been on vacation. We saw him last year. Good to see him back in our lineup, number 21, the Stoop. Big shot out, and that'll get past your second baseman for an infield for first base hit. Stoop getting up on base with 2 outs. Senior SWAT himself, we named him last year, but he has 2 names on the team as Senior SWAT Chavez, or you can call him Chaos. Chaos is good for a big bat usually. Strike on the batter. Cadillac himself on deck. Big shot, and that'll go past your center, your shortstop, and he'll stretch it to 3. He's going to stretch it to 3, holding him up on 2. Runners on 2 and 3, and we got 2 outs. Ed Hunwick coming to bat. You'll see if he can clean it up here. Ed Hunwick, known as Cadillac on the team. Not quite sure. I believe he worked at Ford, and I'm not sure how he got the Cadillac name. And he owns a Mustang, so I don't know how he got Cadillac on the nickname. That's looks like a bunt. They'll take it all the way. They'll take it. Hey guys. Foul on Cadillac. Strike 2. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on second and third. It'll be a ball. He'll keep it inside. It'll go inside. We'll get a score at least. And we'll get a runner on 1 and 2. Hunwick brings one in for an RBI. That'll be 4-1 right now. Oh. I guess they don't score there. Something happened there. They stepped on the board or something. So at the end of 2, it's Oxford down by 4. West Bloomfield 4-0. We'll pick it up in the top of the third.
Good job, Grandpa.
Back with you, and we pick it up here in the top of the third inning of play. They play 7 with the doubleheader today. 4-0 right now, and that 4 came all in the first inning with some real big bats. Change up at the pitcher. Terenzi's going to be at the mound right now. Terenzi, again, they switch off every 2 innings, and we only have 7 innings in this first contest. 7-7 because of the doubleheader. So they got to get started pretty fast here. Gary Terenzi, known as Smiley. Still trying to figure out why Ed Hunwick ended up there with the nickname of Cadillac. He has a Mustang, worked for Ford. Who do you work for? Oh, Bakery? I thought he worked for Ford, but he has a Mustang, though, right? Am I correct? So I don't know how he got the Cadillac name. I have, like, stat people in the back. They help me out sometimes. Bakery business, that's a lot better. Batter number 1, it's Stu Bronstein, and he is a designated hitter, first baseman. He hit big in the first inning of play as well. Big shot out to the outfield. That'll drop. Get him up to 1. He's going to, well, no, he'll hold up at 1. Gus Morris comes to bat. He plays shortstop number 21. Again, that whole entire first 5 batters ended up getting on base in the first inning. Two outs already here in the beginning part of the third. All they got to do is field it up to 2 if they can, and not in time. First and second. Paul Whiting batting for West Bloomfield. Strike on Paul.
Gary. We've got two. I got it.
1-1. That'll get hit out to center field. Everybody will hold up one on full bases right now. Bases loaded. Scott Iskrig, who hit a big hit and knocked them all in last in the first inning of play. Number 44 plays the right center. Scott had a big hit in the first. Strike on Scott Iskrig. Shot in the field, and that'll go past your shortstop. That'll score one. Still keeping the bases loaded. And I do believe this is your third baseman, Don Yaski. Third base for, again, West Bloomfield All-Tire.
You know, in Wyoming, he has to have his hands on the bat.
They get him on two, and they send... They score two there?
Got one. Don, you got one. I'm on deck here.
Did they score one or two there?
So run first, guys. Know where you guys are. Let's go.
Shot out to left field.
Tell me if I'm going to go or not.
1-1 on the batter. I believe this might be Al Barrett. Or Brooks. Big shot up infield. That should be fielded. That'll be out. 2 down. And that there came from batter number 2, Chuck Brooks. Coming up, number 17, Al Barrett. First baseman, Al Barrett. 2 down. I believe they scored 2 on this one. So 3 in the inning. Should be about 7 right now. Shot outfield again to left field, and that's going to send them around. They're going to wave them in. I think the end of the inning is on 2 right now. If they score 5, that should be up on 2. Batting for West Bloomfield, number 15, John Kissick. He plays right field. Big pop-up, and that'll fall out of play. Well, no. That'll be fielded. That'll go down for 3. I do believe I have an official count. They scored 4. It should be a score of 8-0 right now. Back with you on OCTV. We have a score of 8-0 right now. Oxford needs some big bats as we roll into the bottom half of the third. And maybe some calls that are a little closer than we think. Again, we're not trying to judge the officiating team here, but it's been pretty close.
One was out. He was safe? One was out, one was safe.
Right.
See, even.
You're absolutely right.
Thanks.
Coming to bat, number 13, Terenzi Smiley up on for the first bat in the beginning, bottom part of the third. Terenzi drops one over past the third baseman out to left. That'll get him up to first base at least. We're already into the third, and we only play 7 right now. Your batter, number 14, Rich Kadich, better known as Senor Kadich. Strike one. He does field that on the drop, and that was a pretty good field there. Number 83 on that catch.
Trapped it in his glove.
Huh? Did he? John Kanowski on the fielding there. He actually fell down and got it. Terry Bro. Big shot out to the shortstop, and that'll keep a man over on 1 and 2. Smiley and Bro on 1 and 2. One out here with Oxford. And the big guy, Erkey, up there batting away. True story.
One out. One down. One down.
Two and one. Big shot, and that'll drop in left field. Are they going to hold them? And they will hold them up with a bases loaded situation. Jansen coming to bat for Oxford right now, number 33. Chance for him to clean up here. Bases loaded. This would be a big inning if Jansen could knock a few in. Right after Jansen coming to bat, your lead batter, Mark Emerson, Quiet Storm. Shot over to Pat. He gets to the first base, throws it over to 2. That'll end it for 3. Two down right now, and I'll tell you, it's getting kind of heated out there right now. Mark Emerson, the Quiet Storm up. Godfather, what's the score? Quiet Storm on that with a strike. One and one. Big shot, and that'll go past, and that'll bring a runner in for Oxford. Oxford will stretch it over to 3. And you'll have a man on first and second, 2 outs still. We do get a run in. Echo at the bat right now. A chance to do another cleanup here. Strike. 1-1.
1-1. 2 outs.
1-2. Big shot, and that'll bring a runner in. If he does field it, that'll end it. At the end of 3, I do have an official 8-1, I believe is the score. We'll find out officially. We'll pick it up in 4 in just a moment on OCTV. Okay, we're picking it up here. We're almost halfway home. They played a 7. It's the top of the 4th inning of play. West Bloomfield 8, Oxford 2. Some heated conversation there just a little bit ago. Again, as I say, it's not that hot out right now. I mean, it's got a nice wind, a little bit of a breeze with sun. But definitely getting some serious softball here. Terenzi still up on the hill for Oxford. And again, we are sitting on a score of 8-2 as we enter the 4th. Once again, hope you're having a good one. You can watch our games every weekend here. Also, USPBL games on Oxford Community Television from the Jimmy John Stadium in Utica. We broadcast them on the weekends. USPBL on OCTV. Coming to bat, number 13, Bob Marjanovic. He's their catcher. He gets a ball. Janovic does have a runner from home. 2-0 on the batter. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Shot in field. That'll go over to Erke. He'll throw it to first base. Out. 1 out against the Altair West Bloomfield team. Coming to bat, Al Barrett, 17. He plays first base.
1 out.
Or it should be number 7 here. Oh, it's Ron Burrell. Ron Burrell here. Ron plays second base. He got a ball on him already. Big shot pop up to center. That gets fielded on the drop. And that'll be 2 outs here in the 4th. Good catch out there. Number 20 catching that one. Echo Bill Economo on the catch. Big catch. Number 11, bottom of the order, Fred Uchwat. Second base, designated hitter, and he gets a strike. He has a runner from home as well. Well, they have him listed with a runner from home. I don't see somebody out there yet. That'll be right over to the second baseman. Over to first for the out. That'll end it right there. No score from those guys. Oxford will get a chance to go back at it again at the bottom part of the 4. We'll pick it up with Oxford. The score 8-2 right now. We're back in a moment. Picking it up in the bottom part of 4. Oxford is down by 6, 8-2 right now. Coming to bat for Oxford, the Godfather himself, Marcho.
3-4-5. 3-4-5. Here we go.
And that hits down for a strike. Drops that across the third base line there, but it goes out of place, so that'll be 2 strikes. Big shot, and that's going to go outfield, and it falls on the big hit from the Godfather. A few more feet over to the right side there. We would have had a good hit there. That'll be an out against Oxford.
It curved a good 9-10 feet. It curved a good 9 or 10.
Cunningham at bat right now. Silent Assassin, his nickname. Big hit out to outfield, and will it get fielded? And it does not. It falls, and the fielder, I think Dave's going to take it around. He's definitely going to take it. I think he's going to take it. He's going home. He's going home. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. And he safe. Cunningham on the big hit out there brings it all the way around. He gets to carry the pizza.
I guess it was foul. Well, you guys get up, let him lay it out. Third strike if it's foul. Get up, let Dave lay it out.
Cunningham belts one way out there, and he gets it all the way around for a home run. Kowalski at bat right now. Better known as Koala. He drops one to the second baseman, throws it over for first. That'll be out. Two outs right now. Oxford does come back with a score there. We got 8-3 right now. Taco at bat, big hit, and it may fall. That does drop. Taco will get up to first base. Almost an overthrow there. Coming back. Back in the lineup again. He's been on vacation. We saw him last year with Stoop, Sam A. You got a man on first right now. Stoop could actually improve that. Emerson's going to run for Taco. Taco will coach the first base side. Stoop, Sam A himself. Ball 2. Two and one. Big shot. That'll go past your shortstop. It's going to send Emerson over to third. It's going to be very, 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 very close. Emerson will hold up man on first and second. As Stoop gets him over to 3. Here he comes, senior SWAT himself, Chavez, or we call him Chaos. 2 outs against Oxford right now. They need some big bats here. Chavez himself, senior SWAT, or better known as Chaos. Ball on Chavez. Shot out, and that'll fall. Foul ball. Everybody will go back. Emerson was ready to be home. Now, the rule here, and again, it took me a minute. We just found that out. I mean, if you get an additional foul ball, that makes you out.
Hey, Dwayne, that was a great swing, just that much.
What you got, Bag? 2 out. Back here. 2 out.
Man at the corners right now. Shot there, and that stays in. It will bring a runner in, and we'll hold one up on 1 and 2. Just what they needed, RBI from Chavez.
Let's go.
8-4 right now in the 4th. 8-4 coming to bat. Cadillac. Cadillac's cheering section in our area as well. Big pop-up, infield pop-up. That does get field. And that'll end the 4th, but they pick up a 2. It's a score right now of 8-4. We pick it up at the beginning part of the 5th. We'll be back in a moment right here on OCTV. Top of the 5th right now, and the score 8-4. Oxford down by 4, and the West Bloomfield All Tires team coming to bat. Coming to bat here for All Tire. '83, top of the order, John Kanowski, who has had a few good fieldings out there as well. Kanowski, their leadoff batter. He pops one up, and that'll go, it looks like out of play, but we do field it. Stu Bronstein, designated hitter, first baseman. He pops one out to center field. That'll get him up to 1. 1 out in the top of the 5th. Shortstop Gus Morris, 21, comes to bat. He's the 3rd batter for West Bloomfield.
1 down, Stu.
Big shot out, and we'll look at fielded. It drops, and we'll go back. They're going to roll him around, and will they send him home? Will they send him home? He's going home. He's going home. Nope, he's not.
Hold it, Dave. Hold it, Dave.
They hold him up at 3. He was almost halfway down, but again, we got a man on each corner. Or, no, 2nd and 3rd, I should say. Coming to bat number 5, and this is Paul Whiting, who's the pitcher for the West Bloomfield team. held him up as Oxford rifled one in just earlier, and they were able to get the guy out at the home plate. So I think they were paying attention to that. Whiting with a big shot out to right field. It'll drive. Now they'll send him home, and that'll get another run on board for West Bloomfield. Batter number 44, Scott Isgreg, who's had some big hits today. He's a right center fielder. Ball on Scott. Trenzy's still at the hill. I'm not sure if they're going to switch over with Erke in the next inning, but he's Erke had complained about some neck pain. Strike. Over to center fielder or the shortstop. He gets him though in time. He did manage to score despite the out. They should take him to 10. Coming to bat number 4, and that's Don Yaski, third baseman Don. Ball on Don Yaski. That gets fielded, and that'll end it there. They do pick up 2. At the bottom part of the 5th, Oxford will come to bat. The score right now 10-4.
I used to think news is news. It's all the same, but it's not. There's a big difference between local broadcast news and cable news. See, local stations are part of my community, connecting me to local news, weather, and sports on every device. It makes sense. Get the news from the people I trust who actually live here. No agenda, no bias like on cable shout shows or social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local stations. Text TV to 52886 today.
Okay, we pick it up at the bottom part of the 5th. It's West Bloomfield 10, Oxford 4. Coming to bat.
11, 12, 13.
Coming to bat, Gary Terenzi, your pitcher, better known as Smiley. West Bloomfield's pitcher wants to make make sure they're all set before he begins. Big shot by Smiley out to right field. That will drop and get him to 1. Coming up, Rich Kadich, better known as Senor Kadich. Strike on Kadich right off the back. On deck right now, Terry Bro. And that'll be infield. They'll throw it over to 2, try to rifle it to 1. They don't get the double play, but they get the guy at 2. So that should be, I believe it's 2. 2 outs. 1 out. One down right now. Still 10-4. West Bloomfield top. Bro on at bat. He gets a ball. Big shot, and that will fall. That'll get a man up on first and second right now. Coming to bat, Erke, your secondary pitcher as well. Ball on Erke. Ball 2. Be good to load the bases up here right now for Oxford. Ball 3, and he may walk him. That'll be strike, 3-1. And he shoots one right over to the shortstop. That'll be an out. 2 outs here.
Take yourself, Lair.
Larry Jansen. I work with his son at the radio station. His son works at 97.1. I do WWJ. We're all in the same building, and found out that just a few weeks ago. Larry, a big U of M fan. Big shot out to right, and that'll drop, and that's what they needed. They're going to send Bro all the way home and keep a man on first and second with 2, so that's good. Another score for Oxford. Making it 10-5. Top of the batting order, the quiet storm himself, Mark Emerson, coming to bat. Mark Emerson pops it out to center. It drops, and they are going to send him home. They're going to send him home. It's going to be close. And they get another runner in. Oxford capitalizing on that with man on second, first and second. 10-6 right now as it stands. 2 down in the bottom part of the 5th. Coming to bat, Echo himself, number 20. Oxford's chance to rally back right here. Big shot, and that goes out to the left field. Another runner comes in for Oxford, and they'll hold everybody up on 1 and 2. Now it's 10-7. 10-7. Now the Godfather himself, Marchio, going to see what he can do about cleaning this mess up here. And he's dropped for a ball. On deck, Dave Cunningham. Big shot, and it gets stopped up. They'll throw it over to second. That'll end the inning, but not without some pain extra against West Bloomfield. The score right now going into 6. West Bloomfield 10, Oxford 7. Okay, we pick it up in the beginning part of 6. They only play 7 with the doubleheader on tap here today. The score right now, 10-7. They made it a little bit closer. That West Bloomfield coming out of the gate real big time in the first, and they've held their own through the contest. But right now, 10-7, still a doable game for Oxford. Batting number 42, he swings on it for a strike. That is Bruce Pettibone, the short field player. Erke back up on the hill, and that'll go over to Mark Emerson. He'll wrap it over to 1. That should be out. They get it there on time. Now, they're slated to play Wednesday, but they don't think it's going to happen. They got that big hurricane coming in, and they're already forecasting possibly not playing Wednesday. And that'll go back back by the dugout. That was our batter, Chuck Brooks, the left fielder, who bats on the other side, right side, or left side, I should say. Big shot out to right field, and that does get fielded for an out. 2 outs right now, and the beginning part of 6.
They sit out, get them down. Line drive, guys.
Batter number 17, Al Barrett, coming here. 2 outs here, and Oxford trying to recoup some big shot out to left, and that does get stopped up, and it'll hold them up on first base. John Kissick, number 15, the right fielder, coming to bat right now for West Bloomfield.
Base hit, John. Base hit. Keep it down.
John Kissick. Ball on John Kissick. Rookie back out there. Looks like he's feeling a little bit better. He wasn't feeling too good when he got into the game today. Shot to right to Dave Cunningham, and he drops it, but he actually stopped the ball. Fifth, we got a man on first and second. Just almost a step away from catching it. Bob Marjanovic, the catcher, coming to bat, number 13. Man on first and second. They need to stop him here. Then we'll go into the bottom part of the sixth, and Oxford will have a chance to rally here. Shot right over past the first baseman. They're going to hold everybody up with the bases loaded. That was John Kanowski with that. And now Stu Braunstein going to be batter 1 here with, he's a designated hitter and first baseman. Do you really want him there when you got bases loaded?
Hey, Ron, base hit now. Base hit.
2 outs right now. Ron Barrow, I should say. I messed up that one last time. He's a second baseman, actually. Ron shoots it over. All they got to do is get it to the third base right there for the out. No score there for West Bloomfield. We enter the bottom part of 6. West Bloomfield 10, Oxford 7. Oxford's coming to bat. We'll pick it up right after this. And welcome back. We are at the bottom part of 6. They played a 7. Again, 2 7-inning games with a doubleheader. And right now the score is sitting on West Bloomfield 10. Oxford's got 7. Chance for them to rally and come back here. And they did do pretty well in the last inning. Batter number 29, Dave Cunningham, will come to bat. And again, he is known as the Silent Assassin. A lot of communication with that West Bloomfield team. You make sure they're set before they get going. Cunningham's going to see if he can put a little damper on that set. No, West Bloomfield is stuck with the same pitcher the whole contest. Big shot out to center. It drops. It'll get him up to 1. Coming to bat, Kowalski. Koala himself, number 44. Big shot to left field. That'll get him at least over to 1-2. Man on first and second as they load him up. Well, start to load them up. Taco at bat right now. Big hit from him would help out tremendously right now. The score is 10-7. Big hit here would tie him up at least. Still pitching up on the big mound for West Bloomfield, the same pitcher. And that, of course, is Paul Whiting. He's been out there the whole time. Taco lines one outfield, and it will drop, and that should get him around. If they roll, they roll. We're going to send him in, send him in. He's going in, and that's way out there. And that right there, Taco gets to pick up the pizza, and it's a home run, and that's the tie ball game. And if you know the pizza reference, they do it at the at Tigers. Do that. Remember they used to carry the hockey stick? Now they carry a pizza on a stick. Taco makes it an even ball game at 10 right now, so they're back to it. Oxford still at bat, and I don't believe we have any outs here. The Stoop back from vacation. He's up to bat right now for Oxford. Strike on the Stoop. Oxford managed to rally, and that's what they needed on that big HR. Big shot in. That'll get stopped by the pitcher and roll over to the shortstop. Stoop will get up to 1.
Go ahead in.
Coming up himself, Chaos Senior Schwat himself, Chavez. Ball on Chavez. And that'll be a pop-up over here to the van. It hits the van, and that's Ed Hunwick looked at that because he's part of the cable commission. Wanted to make sure we still had a window there. Ed was like, he looked at it, he's like, he'd have to call the manager. He'd say, well, you need a new window. Chavez still at bat. Big hit outfield. That'll roll down and fall, and that'll hold Emerson will hold up on 2. That's an overthrow, and he's going to roll around to 3.
Come on, Kenzie.
Man on each corner here. Cadillac up.
Grandpa's up.
No outs in a rallied inning so far for Oxford. Tie game at 10. Strike. They knotted it at 10 just a few minutes ago. Shot up the middle, and that'll tie the go-ahead run just came in at 11 to 10. 11 to 10 right now.
Hey, nobody. Go on the ground, in the air, and lift it. Over there, you're definitely tagging.
No outs at 11 to 10 right now as it stands in the 6th. Terenzi takes a strike.
All right, Gary, you ready?
Oxford playing good here on this. This last inning was a big rally with that big hit from Taco.
Be careful, he said.
That'll stay out of play.
Come on, Gare. New life, Gare. Heard it.
Man on first and second for Oxford.
Hey, 2 strikes. Ball, let it drip.
Oh, 0-2. And that will stay in field. That gets fielded.
The name on the front is more important than the name on the back. Represent. Two outs.
Hey, 2 down. Come on, Rich.
2 down. The Oxford does lead it by 1. Big shot out to center. Oh, actually, it gets fielded by the shortstop. That'll end the inning. Oxford does manage to pop ahead. Score right now, 11 to 10. They go to 7. They go to 7 when they lead it by 1. We're back in a moment to pick up the final and last inning on OCTV.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
And we go into 7 in the final part of the first game. Again, they play a doubleheader. We cover the 1, so 7th inning, big year for West Bloomfield. They need at least 1 to hold it. Batter 11, the last batter in the batting order, Fred Uchwat, who is a designated hitter and also the second baseman. Once again, if Oxford are able to knock these guys without a score, that'll end the game. And they picked that up. Big inning, last inning for Oxford. Big hit by Taco. Challenging play out there today, right now, with some words exchanged. That ought to make a great second game.
Make sure you move up to the line that he gives you. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Batter up.
A lot of coaches on the West Bloomfield team here. Number 11, last in the batting order here. Back up on the hill is Smiley himself.
Coming down. I'm negotiating with Bob, but he ain't had it.
That gets fielded by Cunningham for the first out. They need 2 more. If they knock them down without a score, Oxford will come away with the win here by 1. So West Bloomfield needs a big bat like they had in the first inning. Coming to bat, top of the order, this guy has a big bat, John Kanowski. John Kanowski, the left center, who has a big bat there. He gets hit for a strike. Kanowski has had pretty much hits all day this afternoon. Overthrow outfield right now from the catcher. Oxford will feel good about a win here. But West Bloomfield trying to deny them of that very thing. Kanowski hoping that he gets a big one, big hit here. Big shot, and that'll go caught, and that'll be out number 2. If Terenzi gets 1 more, that'll end this game. 1 more out away from a win here, and I'll tell you, it was picked up in the last inning with all the Taco and the big hit. Number 1, your second batter in the lineup, Stu Braunstein. He's a designated hitter. He also plays first base. Shot right over to center. That'll get a man up to 1.
You got a runner at first.
Coming to bat, number 21, the tough shortstop, Gus Morris. Morris has that baseball-looking stance there, too. Morris plays shortstop, and he stopped a lot of Oxford balls from getting through there today. Big shot, and that'll go over to first base. That'll end the game right there. At the end of the first game, Oxford picked it up. They rallied, and they picked it up with a score there of 11-10. We're going to wrap it up here shortly. Once again, hope you guys have a great time watching OCTV and Oxford softball. Again, enjoying our time out here every Monday as we do. Hopefully you can get out here and enjoy some of it as well. We'll be back again next week. Final score in a doubleheader. They play 7 innings. Oxford rallied in the 6th inning. Oxford 11. And West Bloomfield 10. We're back with more sports on Oxford Community Television soon. For Dan Weiss, Jim Hughes, have a great afternoon, everybody.